Hey guys, Sal here, and we're back to some more Closers. Let's get to it with the science building boss fight. Mamba, I'm coming for you. You came, Tina. You ran away with me. Why did you do something so irrational? I do not understand you. Humans are trying to kill Jungmi Wu. However, I don't wish for that. Is that the only reason? Now I'm more confused. Maybe I don't understand you dimension monsters because I'm not one of you. No, you don't understand me because you're a doll. The soul of the warrior sleeping inside you would understand me. Sorry, but I do not have a soul. That's all the more reason why I can't let you have Jungmi. Can't let someone who doesn't have a warrior's soul decide her destiny. If you want to take her, you must defeat me first. Finally, that is something I can understand. Acknowledge. Dimension monster, I will defeat you. Sorry about this, Mamba. I have to give you the same treatment I give every other person I defeat. As expected, I'm not at my full strength yet. I'm sorry, Jungmi. Bye-bye, Mamba.
임무 완료. 복귀하겠다.
You should have known you weren't in your full strength yet. You brought the materials I told you about. Put the remains in a crew's compartment and send them to me. You look like you're curious why I told you to do this. Obviously, it's not the time to be collecting remains, so it's natural that you're curious. My personal gear was damaged during an operation, you see. I just told you to bring me the remains I need to repair my gear. I can now proceed with the next operation at ease. Good job. Wait until you get your next order. Chia. Oh, you brought back the Chrysalid and me. Messing with me like this, they will pay for what they did. I'll have to punish the Chrysaloid first. Hurry and give the sleeping pills to that dirty dimensional monster. I will feed the sleeping pills to the Chrysaloid now, and once that dirty dimensional monster falls asleep, I'll take care of Jungmi. Everything will be okay then. Let's go see the Chrysaloid now. Hold it, Inspector. Trainer, you again. What is it this time? Are you really going to kill Jungmi? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Are you going to stop me? You have no authority, and I'm the one with the remote controller. If you keep bothering me, I'm going to push the button. Seems like you're going to put Mamba to sleep before taking care of Jungmi. If you do that, Mamba will most likely become very uncooperative after it wakes up. If Mamba does not cooperate with us well, our plans just won't work. So why don't you try using a different method? Different method? What are you talking about? The puppet master absorbed Jungmi's negative energy and is using that as his core. The negative energy Jungmi carries, it all stems from her hostility towards Closers and dimensional monsters due to the incident 3 years ago. She lost her father in that incident, that's why she hates the Closers along with dimensional monsters so much. But if you use her memory removal device to purge her memories from that time, the puppet master will be weakened or it could even be neutralized right away. Instead of killing her, you want to purge years of her memories? That's right, with this method we won't have to make any unnecessary sacrifices. I'm sure Mamba would agree with this method as well. Well, okay, killing is fun, but purging years of memories might be fun too. I'll try that method. Looks like we finally agree on something. Tina, you've heard the story, right? Go find Mamba and tell it about our plans. And mention that there is no room for negotiations anymore. Move out. Okay. This plan is a no-go either, by the way. What is it? I haven't changed my mind. Although my body is damaged like this, I won't let you kill Jungmi in front of me. There's no need to play tough. I am not here to kill her. My instructor and trainer have made a deal with regard to Jungmi. I will pass this on to you. Instead of taking Jungmi's life, you're going to just erase her memories. I suppose that would definitely make the witch weaker, and Jungmi will be able to live again, although it's unfortunate that her memories will be erased. I guess I can't keep arguing about it now. Fine, with that method I will cooperate with for your cause. Very well. Now then, we will only have to persuade Jungmi. However, it is doubtful she will readily accept this proposal. As an apology for my irrational actions from before, I will persuade Jungmi myself. Lead the way, I must meet Jungmi. Okay, here she is. What is it now? Are you finally here to kill me? Do it if you want, I'm not afraid. Don't rush, I'm here for a different reason this time. Jungmi, we're not here to kill you. You're here too. What are you guys doing lurking around together? I'm hoping to persuade you. The humans have decided to erase some years of your past memories instead of killing you. But what? Your hatred comes from your memory of losing your father. That is why they're going to erase that memory. Then that sneaky witch's power will be awakened substantially, and it will be enough to defeat it without trouble. In addition, your life will be spared, and you will become free from your tormenting memories. Accept this offer, Jingmi. This is for the best. Get out of here. Don't make me laugh. You're going to get rid of my memories of Dad. Yeah, sure, it was hard when I lost him at first, but that's my precious memory of my dad. And you're going to take that away? I'll never accept it. If that's the case, I'll just die. I'll let that dimensional monster kill me and take my memories of Dad with me. But wait, Jingmi, where are you going? Damn it, Jingmi. You've gone through the song and dance before. Stop doing this. The Jingmi ran away again. I apologize, Instructor. This happened because of my negligence. If there is a way for me to take responsibility for this, I will do as you instruct. Let's think about that for later. For now, capturing Jingmi Wu takes priority. She's funny too. She wants to die instead of losing some memory. I guess she really will resist us until she dies. Tina, even if you can't kill people, you can torment them, right? Torture the girl later. You can do that, right? Acknowledge, I will torture her. Good. That makes me feel a little better. Now let's go get Jingmi back here. She seems to have gone off towards the science building. The one thing that concerns me is that a powerful phase force reaction was detected in that direction. It might be a group of enemies waiting in ambush. Stay on your guard and get going. Don't fail me this time, Tina. You don't tell me what to do. You ain't my boss. You're already here. Jingmi Wu, did you really come here to die? Are you more afraid of losing your memories than dying? Are your memories so precious to you humans? Of course, no one can take my memories away. I'm being used by dimensional monsters and they even want to take my memories of Dad. I would rather die. Jingmi, get back here. Oh, you are here, my host. You, how are you here? This is not my real body. It's yet another body that I made. But even with this fake body, I can eat you. Become my prey, then you and I both can be complete. Don't make me laugh. Why would I do that? If we become one, we will be able to do anything. We can even avenge your father. Don't lie, you're a dimensional monster. You're saying you will kill your own. I don't care about the Legion. All I want to have is an eternal body. I promise, if you give me your life, I will help you achieve anything you want. I refuse. I will achieve what I want with my own powers. Yes, I realize now I don't want to die, even less so to something like you. You don't listen. With this fake body, I cannot devour you without your consent. I shall retreat for now. Oh, but this won't happen again. I will devour you and obtain an eternal body. I love an easy boss battle. Bye-bye, Queen. Again. Next time, I will definitely defeat you. Jingmi came back after running away. I'm actually very angry and amazed as well. You tried to kill Jingmi Wu and even tried to erase her memories. I can neither accept killing her nor erasing her memories. And this is not the only reason why I'm angry. You probably haven't heard. According to Sean Kim, there seems to be trouble brewing at Kingdom. And apparently the ones behind the trouble are Voltico, the president of Voltico, and Inspector Hong, to be exact. I've been trying to observe the situation, but I can't hold back anymore. It's about time I did something about this. So do it. You don't know what's happening at Kingdom, do you? I'll try to keep it brief. A giant dimensional monster, Hecaton Chaos, has appeared in Kingdom right now. And because of that Hecaton Chaos, a giant dimensional gate appeared just over Kingdom. That dimensional gate is apparently created to completely transfer a part of dimensional monster's territory from the external dimension into ours. Their territory hasn't shown up yet, but it's only a matter of time until it does. If the dimensional monster's territory does come over to our dimension, it'll be likely to have their own camp in the middle of New Seoul. Is war about to begin again? What's wrong? You don't look very well. It's nothing. There's no problem. Continue. Oh, so the thought of new war and a bunch of people dying also triggers it. Alright, you're not completely irrelevant to this either. What does she mean by another war again? Hecaton Chaos that appeared in Kingdom was created from the special remains you collected. Voltico was behind all this. In fact, they were very deeply involved. Since it's been peaceful for quite a while, the superpowers have continuously reduced the Union's support, which then led to Voltico financial crisis that the Union required fewer products from us, so the President probably caused us to overcome that crisis. Once the people become fearful of the dimensional monsters due to this incident, he believes that he will be able to become rich like before. But still, how can he work with dimensional monsters to let them invade our world? This won't do. I can't watch anymore. I better get to work. I want to go meet Inspector Home, and I want you to come with me. This is probably related to you as well. Yes, it probably is to me. Oh, it's you. And Kim is with you too. What are you doing here? I'm here to pass on the Vice President's decisions. Inspector Hong, you and the President have worked with the Dimensional Monsters to cause this incident kingdom for the good of Ultraco. I have already received the related info from Sean Kim. I guess he's still not dead. I was sure that he would have burned to death in Kingdom. Seeing your reaction, it looks like you knew things would turn out like this. Yes, I knew, but this was the best we could do. With the massive dimensional monster invasion at the center of New Seoul, the Union will begin to actively trade with us again. On the other hand, if we didn't do anything, Voltico would have collapsed. Don't worry, there is no evidence that Voltico were a part of this incident. It seems like Sean Kim found out about it somehow, but if he shuts his mouth, everything will be fine. No, things won't go like you planned. The Vice President has collected all the evidence of Ultra's involvement at Kingdom and has passed them on to the Union and Special Unit. As a result, the President, along with most of the board members, have been arrested. They'll all be investigated. What? Are you out of your mind? You're the Vice President and you're going to destroy vultures like this. It's the company you and the President built from scratch. That's right, that's why I've been hesitant. But even if I built this company with the President from the start, I can't let it go on the wrong path just for short-term benefits. Even if that means the destruction of Ultraco. Is that why you sold out the President, your friend, to the Union? I didn't sell out to anyone. I just want him to stand in court. He needs to be judged by the law. That goes for you too, Inspector Home. With the President and the board members arrested, the Vice President now holds supreme authority in Vultraco. That is, until the shareholders and directors pick out the next CEO, which is Shia, sadly. This is what the Vice President said. He will now relieved of your duties as an Inspector Shia. That means you can no longer purge any memories or meddle with the Wolf Dogs team. You'll be investigated soon, so until then, just sit tight. Oh, that's great. That's quite a move. I never expected to be stabbed in the back like this. Fine, do what you will, but this isn't the end. No, this is the end for you and the Vultraco. That's it. No, let's go meet your commander trainer. Okay, Cameron, please. Rewire my brain, or whatever it is she did, and make it to where Trainer is my instructor again. Do that before she gets any authority back. Come on, do it. Tina and Cameron, I can assume why you called me out. Trainer, let's be clear on something first. Did you know about the President and Inspector's plans? I'm not sure if you'll believe me, but I didn't know the details. I knew that they were planning something with the Dimensional Monster, but I never expected them to set Kingdom on fire like that. The Wolf Dogs team and I have always just followed Vultraco and the Inspector's orders. That's our duty. Is that so? Seems like the President and the Inspector were all overthrown. I suppose it's the Wolf Dogs team turn now. What kind of punishment will we receive? Did you say punishment, Trainer? Are you and I about to be punished? The company needs a scapegoat. This is one of the many reasons the disposal unit exists. I'm ready to hear the verdict. What kind of discipline will we be subject to? Very well, I will relay the Vice President's decision. It's true that the Wolf Dogs are partly responsible for this incident. But it's also true that you just did what you were told. Help us resolve the situation and we'll protect you. And as for you, Tina, you are excused from disciplinary action. You are just a robot after all. As serious things are, we can't ask a robot to take responsibility for merely doing as it was told. Then again, we can't just leave you be to carry out Supervisor Shia Hong's orders. So I'm sorry, but you'll have to return to the headquarters to be replaced in cryostasis. Wait, the instructor is currently incapable of giving me orders anyway. That means that I can voluntarily give you a hand. Tina, do you mean that? If you could do that, that's great for us. Thank you for the offer, Tina. I'm not sure what's going on here, but if you help us, the operation could go much more smoothly. Your help would be much appreciated, Tina. Did you hear everything? For now, follow the instructions of the Vice President and Cameron Kim, who relays the Vice President's decisions. The plans to kill Jungmyo to erase her memories have been thrown out the window now. Currently, Cameron and Inspector Kyle, the Special Units, are coming up with a different plan. I'm going to join them as well. I will tell you the details once we get them. Understood. Relay the information as soon as the guidance is set. Tina, there's something I'd like to verify before that. Why did you decide to help us? I'm certain you were programmed to follow only the orders of your command authority, the instructor. I do not know either. I just found myself saying that at the time. Perhaps a certain keyword triggered some error in my AI.
Keyword? What keyword?
War. When I heard about the situation gained from Kim and Kim, I began saying that word to myself unknowingly. Since then, my AI seems to have lost its sense of judgment.
Tina, do you wish to prevent war?
It may be simply a glitch in the AI. In any case, I will help you for now.
Understood. I'll take your word for it, Tina. I will come up with a detailed plan against the Puppet Master along with Kim and Chief Inspector Kai. Meanwhile, you cooperate with the Special Unit officers to protect Broken Bridge.
Yep.
The word war struck something with her. Well, at least for now we're not following Shia's orders. I can feel them. They are near.
What is it that you can feel?
I can feel my kin who are after me after getting close. Does the dragon really want to kill me?
If the Master decides your death, there's no right to comply. Although, of course, that would place us in a difficult situation.
I told you already, the dragon hasn't ordered me directly to die.
If that's the case, the dragon is truly foolish. He keeps sending assassins instead of ordering you directly to die.
Do not insult the dragon. He must be torn over his decision on whether to kill me or not. In any case, I cannot die until I am ordered to do so. I would like you to go out there and take care of those assassins again. I haven't recovered fully, and I want to avoid getting the blood of my kin on my hands.
Okay, so Broken Bridge Assault. Let's go. I'm currently happy till Shia gets back in command.
Okay, Shia.
Sir, hello. It looks like I'm finally a worthwhile mission. I'm pumped. Honestly, I still don't like you all. But I will support you any way I can this time. Get out of the way. You don't want to get hit by accident. Hold on, moving out. Yeah, of course. Alright, Dreadbrute, let's do this. I've got an army with me this time. Quite literally. Let's do this, everyone. Bye-bye. And everyone still lived. Alright. Well, I believed everyone still lived. They probably just despawned after the timer ran out. You got rid of them. I can smell the blood of my brothers from you. When will I be able to stop seeing the blood of my kin? It gives me a heavy heart, but I might have thought wrong. Thank you for acting on my behalf. Now that it is done, I would like to be alone for a moment. Sure thing, Mamba. You took care of the dimensional monsters at the bridge. But this isn't the end. Another group of enemies is coming toward the bridge. The new enemies appearing in Kingdom are working together with the Puppet Master subordinates to cross the bridge. That bridge is a crucial point for our next plan. It must be secured at all costs. A detailed plan to take down the Puppet Master has been made. But in order for this plan to work, we must first completely secure the bridge. We have to transport certain gear through that bridge, so we need you to go eliminate all the enemies on the broken bridge. Meanwhile, we will make the necessary preparations for the plan. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a mission to run it twice yet. Other than last time from Kai. Excuse me, wait up. Our researchers have requested actual combat data from a phase user. They said they are going to deliver new gear for phase users based on the data. If you don't mind, we would like to record you in action and use the data for our research and development. I will compensate you handsomely for your cooperation. The recording will take place at Broken Bridge, but there is one thing you should be aware of. The equipment that will be attached to your body is quite sensitive and may get destroyed upon repeated impacts. So you need to clear the operation area while taking as few hits as possible. Please do a good job for Vulture. Don't worry. I highly doubt we'll get hit 65 times. The bridge has been secured. Great work, now we can relax and execute the plan. You are back. Let me retrieve the recording equipment strapped to your body, and I'll check the video. I'm thrilled to see you in action.
Now that the bridge is secured, we can safely transport the gear. Please visit Chief Inspector Kai from Special Unit and tell him. He has suffered a lot in the past. He was coerced by Inspector Hong's blackmailing and did some stuff against his conscience. He must be feeling very guilty now. It's all Voltico's fault. Please ask him to forgive Voltico and for all the wrong we've done. Voltico will compensate him and the Special Unit accordingly. Of course, tell him that he doesn't have to worry about his little sister. His little sister was contaminated by otherworldly dust, and she has been relying upon our company's technology to get better. That's because the dust purification technology is unique to Voltico, but that won't last long. This dust purification technology will soon be sent to our other competitors. That means that even Voltico really do collapse. The victims will be able to continue their treatments elsewhere. So please tell him that there is nothing to worry about. And lastly, tell him that Voltico look forward to continuing working together with him. It's not looking good. I've checked the videos that were recorded during your mission. The camera's optical image stabilizers didn't work at all. The vultures are at the best at everything except for filming equipment. Does that mean that I've wasted my energy for nothing? Don't worry, we'll crop out the parts where the image is too shaky and use the rest for the data collection. But considering the loss, we'll need more recordings. Well, even if it hurts our pride a bit, we have to use another company's filming equipment this time. I heard one of the union's inspectors has a decent filming equipment collection. Inspector Shia knows his contact info. I already updated Shia on the situation. You go to her and find out how things are going. Oh, great. I heard that your inspector was fired. That's good news, but too many things have happened already. Even though I was blackmailed, it's true that I supported that woman with Special Unit troops. Once this incident wraps up, I'll take responsibility for everything. My little sister will understand me, too. If Voltico truly collapses, there's no way to cure my sister. Both of us will have to be ready. There's no need to get yourself ready. There seems to have been a change in policy at Voltico. I will now explain the change in their policy. Listen closely. Is that true? The dust purification technology will pass on to other companies. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, those what you call tears. This is the first time I saw someone cry. I am curious about its components. May I taste those tears? Salty tears. But no, that's not okay at all. Anyway, that is good news. Until I take on my share of responsibility, I will do my best to resolve this situation. Special Unit will take the gear Cameron Kim asked us to deliver with our vehicles. It won't take too long, so you should go back to your commander for your next orders. Salute. Keep up the good work. Yes, I will. Cameron told me what happened. We are supposed to borrow filming equipment from that short fat otaku, Agent Simon. I do have his number, and we exchanged contacts the last time we got inspected. I really hate to call him, but... Oh yeah, wasn't he trying to get her to do a film or something for him? And Levia was actually rooting for her? I'll do it for Voltico. I'll set my personal feelings aside for the time being. I'll call Agent Simon right now. Hello, Inspector Shia. What's up? Inspector Simon, I called you because I have a request. Let me explain the situation. So do you need my recording equipment? I can lend it to you anytime. Instead, will you please accept my offer, the one you declined last time? You mean? Yes, I want you to star in the short film I've been planning. It's a sci-fi film with which aliens transform a heroine into a hideous monster. She does evil things at first, but she changes her mind and saves the universe at the end. It'll be a mega hit for sure. Will you please be a part of it? I told you last time, I'm not interested in that kind of... Oh, then I probably won't be able to lend you my equipment. You see, it's very expensive. You stupid fat maggot. Excuse me, I didn't hear you. I didn't say anything anyway. Okay, I accept your offer. Please lend us your equipment for Voltico.
Check.
Agent Simon lends us his filming equipment. I didn't expect an individual to own such a high-end device. Anyway, we can now use the equipment to record high-quality videos. Please head out and help us collect additional data. Understood. However, Instructor, it appears that you do not wish to be filmed. If you give me the order, I will go into your place. No need. And about the movie, I have a plan. Don't worry about it. Don't poke your nose into my business. Go out there and help the team collect more data. Yes. Special Unit vehicle has safely crossed the bridge. It will head straight toward the Grand Park and arrive soon. Once the vehicle arrives, you need to get going right away. I'll give you your next orders then. Stand by. Special Unit has just called in. The vehicle without gear has safely approached the Grand Park, but apparently it's hard to get any closer because of dimensional monsters. We need to clear out the Grand Park district in order to set up the gear. Get out there and clean out the ticket booth district. As soon as you can clean out everything, the actual plan will begin right away.
Sure thing, Trainer.
So, ticket booth on assault. Alright, Mandrake Parasite. Let's do this once again. This time, however, I'm going all out from the get-go.
포격 개시. 길 마감. 상사 시간입니다. 힌트. 10.
Bye-bye. Good work, you two.
본체 가열된 몸을 식히겠다.
Okay. Seems my pet can evolve. I don't know when the heck he was able to evolve. My bad. Evolve. Okay. And here's my new buddy again. Okay, Shia. Oh, you're back. We filmed your combat using Simon's shooting equipment. This time there was no problem with the videos. The researchers are happy that they could secure high-quality data. That is fortunate, but by the way, what happened to the film shoot? As I've said before, I can always stand in for you. Oh, that. You don't have to worry about it. I used a memory eraser to purge Simon's memory. The setting was minimum, and I could erase only the last few minutes of his memory. But that's enough to make him forget about me accepting the movie offer. I see. Tina, did you want to get filmed yourself? I have no interest in making an appearance, but I am slightly interested in film itself. I've watched several to learn more about humans. I see, let's go watch a movie sometime together then. I'll just show up all nice and pretty. No thanks. Now that we have obtained video data, you can go back to your routine. Oh wait, before you go, take this to Cameron. It's a written apology regarding the erasing of Agent Simon's memory. Hand it over to Cameron since the President can't receive any report at the moment. I'm sending this apology letter directly to the Vice President. Okay. Cameron. Real great work out there. Thanks to your efforts, we were able to safely install the gear around Grand Park. Now we can start with the actual plan to take down the Puppet Master. I'll begin briefing the details of our plan now. I've heard the news. I heard Inspector Shia erased Agent Simon's memory. So it is said. Here's a statement written by the instructor. Please accept it. She's erased the memory of an active Union agent and yet hopes to end the issue with a one-page letter. Even when our president is in trouble, she still has the nerve to commit such a reckless act. Does she have someone covering her back? Do you know anything? No, even if I did, I have no obligation to report to you. Well, okay, I'll deliver this apology to the Vice President. Thank you for your help with the video data collection. I'll give you this as a reward. Agent Simon gave it free of charge on top of the equipment rental. These glasses would look perfect on you. Try it on. No thanks. A special unit has installed certain gear around the Grand Park with the help of the engineers from Vultrico. It doesn't have an official name, but let's just call it Emotional Energy Regurgitating Gear. Once this gear activates, the flow of emotional energy will flow backwards for a while. It's a critical gear versus dual types that are powered by human emotions. What a convenient device. If you had it installed earlier, the situation would not have become so bad in the first place. You're right, but this is a brand new piece of equipment, so we couldn't bring it out earlier. Actually, this gear was created thanks to the Chrysaloid dimensional monster Mamba. He helped us with no reason? Yes, we didn't ask for anything, but he came over and taught us how to craft this gear. It's truly amazing, a dimensional monster going this far to save a human girl. But even if he helped us out, he's still a dimensional monster. And if that type stays longer in our dimension, it becomes an even stronger dimensional monster through metamorphosis. In the end, we must get rid of it. Just a little while ago, Jinmi Wu was about to die. Our dimensional monster is about to die. Either way, if one must die, one must die. But nothing has been decided yet, so let's just watch the situation unfold for a while. I guess we went off on a tangent anyway. The emotional energy regurgitating device will be activated soon. But even if it's activated like this, it won't be of any use. It must be activated when the Puppet Master is trying to absorb emotional energy. Meaning, in order for that device to work, Jinmi must approach his Puppet Master. It will be very dangerous. First, please go seek out Jinmi and hear what she thinks about this. We can't force her to do this. She'll do it. Because it's basically her fault that this started anyways, because she ran away that one time. Alright, Jinmi.
I know why you're here. Your commander trainer told me about everything. So I need to oppose that dimensional monster. I have to do that to get rid of it. Correct, however, it will be very dangerous. Cameron told me not to force you to if you don't want to participate. I don't care. For a while I was hoping to die anyway, although I can't change my mind about it. Someone must have changed his mind. I'm going to survive no matter what. When I was almost killed by a dimensional monster, I realized that I honestly want to keep on living. I'm going to survive. I'll survive somehow and aid those who are fighting dimensional monsters. That's why I've decided. Your voice isn't shaking anymore. You certainly seem determined. Looks like something's changed about you as well. You're mistaken. I'm the same as before. No, something has definitely changed. Before you were like a doll without any emotions. Something in your eyes is different. I'm sure of it. Think as you wish. Whatever you think, it will not affect my behavior. Well, your direct and nonsense way of talking hasn't changed. Well, maybe I shouldn't be the one telling you that. Anyway, before you go, I have something to tell Cameron. Can you take me there to where Cameron is? Sure thing. Anything for you, Xiangmi. If I don't do what you say, Yuri will throw a big fit. Especially if you die. Ah, you're back. Ah, and my senior Xiangmi is with you. It's great to see you. So, senior? Anyway, Cameron, I have a request. I'll gladly head out to the operation area to take care of the dimensional monster. So then I have something I want you to do for me, Cameron. Ah, fire away. I'll grant almost any of your wishes. She doesn't want anything bad to happen to Mamba. Please, spare the dimensional monster Mamba. Excuse me, what did you say? I want you to spare Mamba. You have the authority to do that, right? I don't care if you use him for experiments or contain him. Just let him live. I thought you despised dimensional monsters. I do. I really hate them. And that dimensional monster hates humans, too. But even he hates humans. He did everything to save me. And now it's my turn to save Mamba. I beg of you, Cameron. I promise, Xiangmi. No matter what happens, I won't let that dimensional monster Mamba die as long as I'm here. I'll keep my promise. Oh, thank you. No, I want to thank you, really. Thank you for saying that, Xiangmi. All the preparations are finally finished. I want you to escort Xiangmi where the Puppet Master is at. Once you two arrive at the spot, we will activate the emotional energy regurgitating device. If all goes as planned, the Puppet Master will probably lose most of its power. I wish you luck. A doll is a doll because it has no feelings. I will return to my doll state again. Okay. This, I believe, is the last mission in Han High School. Then we can finally go to the area where we can finally get the true story of what's going to go down with Tina and Chia. And Trainer. I'm ready now. Let's go. We'll get that monster. Do not go too fast without me. I'm not made for escort purposes. Okay, but I trust you. I know you'll protect me. I won't die. I will survive no matter what. Yes, I'll protect you. Or else Yuri will come after me. Okay, let's also get someone else to help protect you. There we go. Protect her at all costs. Even if it costs you your life, you will do as I say. Where did this third one come from? Oh, I guess I'm not skipping. Why not? Doesn't hurt to do this once in a while, not to skip directly to the boss. Does, however, take out a decent chunk of time that I could be finishing a mission and starting another one, but oh well. It's the final mission, so whatever. Wait, what? Seriously? Is something still alive? What the heck is over here? Oh. Really? The egg is what's causing it? I didn't know that. But man, what's gonna suck is that eventually I'm gonna run out of fatigue uses on Tina. And then, that's where I'm gonna cry.
간접 발견.
Because I either hit 60 before I run out of stamina, or I run out of stamina before hitting 60, then I can't really do the level 60 summer event. That'll really suck. I also don't remember if the fatigue is used to go into the summer event part. It probably is, which then makes it even harder. Then I exactly won't be able to do it at all. Alright. Oh, what's going on? My host came to me. Did you change your mind? Why don't you try? Something like you won't be able to eat me. A fake like you just can't. Did you just call me a fake? That's the word I hate the most. What a foul-mouthed child. I will devour you. Yeah. You won't be devouring anyone.
적 계속 개시. 일격으로 끝낸다.
Yes, I can feel the power. Now give me everything. I will make it all mine. What? My strength, where is it going? No, come back, I said come back. You must all be inside me. It looks like the device was finally activated. Now give it back, my heart. Oh, my strength, my life, the hearts I absorbed, they're all being sucked out of me. You'll see, this is not the end. I'll make you all into dolls and destroy you, then I will become my true self. Oh yeah, she runs away one more time. Dang it!
목표 제거 완료. 당연한 결과다.
The operation was a success. The Puppet Master lost most of its power. The clones that were made by it all disappeared too. The only thing left now is the original body of the Puppet Master and the dimensional monsters guarding it. The Puppet Master seems to have made its guards go berserk with the last power it had left, but it's just a desperate last resort. I'll observe the situation for now, then head in for the finish. It is true that the Puppet Master's phase force is weakened, but it will be better to just observe the situation for now. I'm more worried about Zhongmi. Even though it belonged to her from the start, she accepted the energy that was inside the Puppet Master. I will be analyzing the Puppet Master's status through my surveillance gear. Meanwhile, I want you to go check up on Zhongmi. Okay? Training program. Last time you experienced a training program like Uro, it seems that Agent Binder has developed another training course using data of dangerous monsters in new operations area. But to run this training program, you need an item called the Blue Disc. Here are the details from Binder herself. After that, you will test the training program for this area. I notified other members as well. Don't fall behind the pack. Okay, Zhongmi. It's you. I'm fine, don't worry. Anyway, I have to apologize to you. I'm not sure if it's because of that device, but when I accepted that dimensional monster's energy, the memories of your past flowed into me as well. Memories of my past? That's impossible. My memory data is maintained in the form of electric signals. I cannot possibly be linked to the emotional energy regurgitating the gear. The part of the human brain inside of you, Tina? That's where. No, not your memories as a robot. They were the memories left inside your human brain. My human brain, that makes even less sense. It is merely an auxiliary organ to assist the generation phase force. It cannot possibly retain any memories. No, let me make it clear. The brain inside you is alive. Of course it cannot think or reason like a normal human brain, but it still has a will of its own, even if it's faint. That's how I knew what kind of person you used to be. You found out about the owner of that brain? If so, share with me what you've discovered. I once made a promise that I will find out about the brain's former owner. I didn't find out everything either. I simply saw you standing on a battlefield. The dimensional war, you must have been a part of it. Then you died on the battlefield. I see, that must have been why I reacted to the keyword war. It's the trauma of having been through war. But still, they are just memories of the former owner of my auxiliary organ. They're not my memories. I am a mere robot. I think it's too early to make that call. Think a little more about who you are. That's what I want, and what your former self wants.
나쁜 짓에는 협력하지 않겠어.
Again? Are we Trainer's daughter? Wife? Someone? I want that story to happen. I was observing the situation through the cocoon. Looks like Zhongmi is fine. That's not important at all, Trainer. You were watching, weren't you? When Zhongmi Wu was reading your mind. No, that was not my mind. Those are memories of someone else entirely. Trainer, do you know who the owner of my auxiliary organ was? No. You seem to be lying. Oh? When did you get a lie detector feature too? In any case, I don't have to answer that question. Fine, I will not ask about that anymore. Let me ask you something else instead. You have plans to wipe that girl's memory? No such plans. Cameron, the vice president, would not allow it either. I'm thinking that making her sign a confidentiality memorandum is the best way we can do for now. Why do you ask Tina? Certainly Wu is still under confusion. She has just returned from the sector after all. When she is stabilized, she may be able to remember more about the former owner of my auxiliary organ, Are you that curious about the former owner of your auxiliary organ? I simply wish to know the reason behind my defect. Focus on the mission for now. The Puppet Master operation is in its final stages. Get ready, it's time to hunt. Again now, we were told that Tina is trainer's number 1. So, the person with that brain had to have been someone important to Trainer. The Puppet Master is causing its underlings to go berserk, and sending them outside the Grand Park. It's probably squeezing out the last bit of its powers. This is the last resort, though there won't be anything afterward. Go to the ticket booth and take out the enemies. By eliminating all the underlings, we'll isolate their leader. Okay. The Puppet Master and Mumba have kept our hands busy with various problems, but it doesn't change the fact that we are disposers. We have to do our own missions. It's time to carry out our basic mission. Move out and defeat the Doll of Sadness. Sure thing, Trainer. Etna. Come in, you are here to try out the training program, right? To run a new area's training program, you need a new item called Blue Disc. Of course, you need materials to craft a new disc. I'll give you the material required for the crafting of the Blue Disc. Do it yourself. Now try crafting a blue disc with the materials I gave you. Try crafting a blue disc with the crafting machine. Yes, if only the crafting machine wasn't so far away. Craft. It was training program, the blue disc, craft. Alright. While we're here, Cameron. Operative, I have something to ask of you. Vulture's employees have a quota of dimensional monster remains that we must submit to headquarters. I was so busy that I wasn't able to collect enough remains. I'm ashamed to see my subordinates, the other employees. So if you have some time, could you bring me dimensional monster remains? Of course I will pay you, I'm counting on you. Here you go. Oh, thank you for bringing me the remains. Wait, isn't this his repeatable quest? Thank you, Baha. With these, I'll be able to prevent my subordinates who crowd me to a quota from getting a penalty. Oh, it's nothing. But it looks like I'll need more remains to meet the quota. If it's okay with you, please continue to help me. No thanks. Okay, Bitna. You succeeded in crafting the blue disc. You can use that to activate this area's training program. Please try the training program now. You can use the blue disc you just crafted to activate the training program through this operation controller. Our disc expires after 1 use. You will need to craft another blue disc for reactivation. Now then, experience the training program with the blue disc you crafted. Sure thing. So, ticket booth, training program. Let's go to the ticket booth. Training program doesn't lead into anything afterwards anyways. Okay, come on. Really need to up your skills, man.
충전 완료. 터미네이션.
Goodbye. Tina is amazing.
당연한 결과다.
Not only is she amazing, her story is very interesting. Ooh, a legendary weapon? I believe this is a legendary, it's epic, right? Yeah. Oh, dang! No, it's got a poor brutal core. If this epic weapon had at least a decent core, it would be way better than this weapon I have. Although technically it's still better, but I don't want a weapon with a poor, brutal core, dang it. Good, you got rid of the Doll of Sadness. We must take care of any big issues, especially if there's an order from above. But we must also take care of what's originally our job of disposing. It's not like our deadlines get postponed just because something big is going on. So I hope you continue to carry out the disposal missions whenever you have time. Sure thing, Mamba. The witch is now cornered. Even though I lent my wisdom to you, forcing that witch into a corner like this is impressive. Quite impressive, you're a great warrior after all. Anyway, I have something to tell you. Come closer. While you were out, a human by the name of Cameron came to visit me. He has offered me to work for the disposal unit. Does that mean you are going to be a member of the disposal unit? Correct, it is rather disconcerting, asking me to lead the humans into taking out my own kind. But from what I've heard, it looks like the dragon's plans have already failed. The one who defeated the dragon is none other than the Legion Chiefs of Staff, someone I believe to have been my comrade once. If that's the case, it might be better to work with you in order to avenge the dragon as a vassal. What do you think about this, Tina? Do you share your thoughts? Are you asking a doll for its opinion, or how meaningless? Isn't it about time for you to acknowledge the fact as well? You are not just a mere doll. I have watched you all along this whole time, and I've come to a conclusion. You are not a doll, you just fail to recognize that fact. If I'm not a doll, then what am I? For one thing, I am clearly not human. I am not human. You do not have the choice to choose between a doll and a human. The witch over there is a good example. She desired so desperately to become human and ultimately met her own downfall. You don't have to take it that far, you just need to find the right answers for yourself. With your own will, that is. In that case, you set an example first. Find the answers with your own will. If you do that, I will try to emulate it. An interesting offer, very well. Then go put the witch out of her misery. In the meantime, I shall prepare my own answer. Alright, we're getting closer to what I want.
Hey, wait. What is it, Jingmi? Did you remember something else about the former owner of my auxiliary organ? No, sorry, nothing else. No need to apologize. If it's not that, why did you call me? Well, you see, there's this person I got to know recently. She studies biological engineering at the Union. If I ask her, she could activate the brain inside you a bit more. Activate the brain? Yeah, then you'll be able to get a clear understanding about your past and about what you should do from now on. But if that happens, my AI will become a useless organ in reverse. I'm not sure about my past, but I've spent many years as an assassination robot. The memory from those years are very clearly stored in my AI. I do not think it wise for the human part of my brain to become more active in this state. The two systems will undoubtedly collide. Maybe. So then, do you want to remain a robot just like now? I don't know, I am unable to make that determination. I still not wish to know more about the owner of my auxiliary organ. At the same time, I do not wish to lose who I am now. In a way, that would mean the death of me. This is all very confusing. Do humans always deal with such confusion? No need to rush into it at all. For now, let me try to get in touch with that person I told you about. I've already gotten permission from Cameron. That person will definitely help you. Give me some time. Huh? Give you time? Yes, give me some time to think it over. Whether to remain a doll or to become something else entirely. I want to think it over a little more. Alright, I'll give you time to think. I won't make a contact right away then. What's the point is that what you'd want to do now? No, Jingmi. Call her right now. Because sooner or later, she is gonna erase your memories before you can. I don't want that to happen. And please focus on the Puppet Master for now. They say it's been weakened, but that dimensional monster is still around. So please take down that dimensional monster. I will take care of that doll. Great, and when you fight, think about what I've said again. Let me know if you change your mind, I will help you. I will, but don't count on it. I may choose to remain a doll forever. Sure, if that's the path you choose, I will respect your decision. But please promise me that you'll choose your future with your will alone. I promise, from now on, I will decide my own future. Alright, she made the promise. Now let's keep that promise. Ah, crap. If I remember correctly with Levia, after we defeated the witch and came back, Jingmi's memories were erased. Well, that sucks. In any case, with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next one, where we will go into the training program and then defeat the witch. So until then, see you later.